Hello everybody, and welcome back to some StoneBlock 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, I have no idea what we done. I've already forgotten. But I do know in the last few episodes, we have gotten down here and done some of our Ars Nuevo. We have done our getting to our fissile fuel, and that's kind of where we had left off. Today we are going to step back from that. We're going to try to get caught up just a little bit. I'm going to spend a day just more or less completing quests. We've got a bunch of stuff to do that we don't necessarily need to have anything to do with. If we look at our exploration, this is not going to get done today, but we can at least get to the boss dungeon and get to where we just need to do the silverfish, and we can go visit an inn city. Storage, we're almost done. I don't know if we've got to do all of the applied energistics quests. We may have to, and if we do, we'll just craft all this stuff up right quick and be done with it. Our miscellaneous quests, we don't have a whole lot to do. Create, we've got some work to do to be able to complete all this stuff. But it's not anything that we're really going to need too much past what we've got going on. Immersive engineering, we've got stuff that we don't need to take care of. We can do all that right quick and be done with it. Mechanism, the only thing we've got left is getting into our polonium, which we're going to do in an episode by itself. RF tools, there's not much to worry about doing. We can just craft that stuff up and be done with it. I'm not worried about builder or anything like that. I think we're in a good spot and not have to need that. And then, of course, our thermal machines just need to do the quest and be done with it. And that'll get us to where all we've got left after that is killing the mother silverfish and getting into our magic, the rest of our magic stuff. And our polonium to start working towards our in-game stuff. So we're not too far done from being done with the pack. So that is kind of where we are at. I tell you what, first we'll just go visit an inn city. I need to get some kind of sword, and I really don't have anything good. This guy right here was actually what we were using for a sword. And we've got that. We've got plenty of coal still, I do believe. Yeah, we still got plenty of coal. So let's do what we need to do. We can get access this when we're out there. So I think for now we will just head out there. Alright, well, we are here in the Inn city. And yeah, this is going to be fun. There are shulkers everywhere. So I've got to try to clean this out, try to get us, oh my lord, try to light this up so we can keep some stuff from spawning around here. We've got an Enderman mad at us. Alright. So as you can see, ow. Yeah, shulkers. Holy crap. Well, let's see what I can do about cleaning these out, because until I can get these guys cleaned out, we are not going to get much of anything done. Alright, so we are back. I died. And I made my way back. I had to make another rending gale to get back out here. I killed a few shulker shells. our shulkers. Not much. Basically, you want to get up here and get these chests, and that's really all there is. I don't need none of that stuff. I'm going to find my way out here. These shulkers are just absolutely destroying me. And I need to find my way out, which was this corner here somewhere. Right there. So basically the only real thing that we need from this place is these guys right here, ritual starters. That is what we need to get into killing the mother silverfish. I don't need the bread now that I'm back. I do need to... That's not what I wanted. What did I set that to? I don't remember. I gotta figure that out. So, but now that we've got that quest complete, we can head on out and see if we can find the boss dungeon. Now, I have quit using mining this. It started using our deconstruction gadget. It makes getting through here a whole lot better and a whole lot quicker. So let's head on out. Alright, well, we are in the boss's dungeon. This thing, I'm already not looking forward to it. It is... I've already come across one guy. We'll come over here and show him to you. If he's still here. Yeah, right there. He is tearing me up. And he has a ton of health. He's gone now. But I guess our goal is to make it towards the center of this. Light everything up along the way. I don't know what just brought me down. Nope. So, but yeah, I'm going to do some poking the bear. See what we can come across. I got to get some, well, of course I'm worried about getting lights, but yet I have all this stuff right here. Let's go ahead and put that up so I'll make sure we don't lose it. So, but I'm going to poke around a little bit, see what we can find. I mean, it's pretty lit up, all things considered. So, I'll be back. I died again. Freaking creeper got me. So, I made it back. You want to know why the creeper got me? This is the hole that it left. That is freaking nuts. But I've had all I want to with this. I've got a zombie after me that's sucking me in, and I don't want no part of it. So we are going to... that's the closest place that I've got home. Let's do that. And this way's home. Alright, so that quest is done. We found the boss's dungeon. Matter of fact, so you know, we had to go quite a bit out to find it. We're almost at X 3000, so almost 3,000 blocks out. So yeah, that's the thing. So now I've got a bee that's stuck. He has been down there for a minute. I don't know what's going on with him, so we're gonna leave him alone. So, but we've done as much as we can with that. We got to get to the part to doing the silverfish. We can't even get through a dungeon without dying. We got to get some better armor. So we're going to start on some of the quests. We're going to go ahead and do these. Now, we're going to make the compact machine stuff. We've got to make one of the rooms anyways. We might as well just go ahead and do this. So that is what we need. A field projector. We're going to need the personal shrinking device, and then we'll need to make one of the rooms. We're going to have to do this anyways. This will lead us into our next episode, which is doing the polonium. The auto hammers we've done. The smithing table we need to do. Dread lamp. This prevents passive spawns in an area. And then pipes. Not pipes. This is pretty pipes. Get those quests done. So I'm going to get at it. Alright, so we've got our projectors made. These guys you can place down. I'll break this and show you. But if you place it down and right click on it, it'll show you where you can build the next ones. We're not all the way out. I think we're kind of like the next to last out because we've got to build a great big room. I want that. I don't know. Oh, we got the alchemical coal. But anyways, this guy we'll place back here. You want to have nothing inside of this area, or this won't work. So we're going to need that. We're going to need some redstone. We're not going to need this much of any of it, but and then we're going to need some ender pearls. So basically what you want to do is place that in there, place that on there, step out of the circle and throw in the catalyst. If we look at the recipe for this, it'll tell you what you need. So to make this, we need the iron block with redstone and the ender pearl thrown in. And that gives us our blocks for our room. Now we're doing the large size room. So, we're going to need a bunch of these anyways. But we're doing a large size room, so we're going to need 98 of them. So I've got to make a few more of these, and then we will... that's not what I want to do. And then we will make our room. Now that we've got everything we need, you can go in here, and you can look and see how it is we need to build this. So we're doing this guy. We're going to need a block of netherite, but you can click on this guy right here and it'll expand it. Or you can click on this and it'll break it down into layers and go from there. So we're going to need a... that is a 5x5 room. Our wand. That guy, we'll throw that right there just for the moment because I need a block of netherite for the middle of this. That's not what I wanted. And one more with the top filled in should have us what we need. Liam should be able to come out here and get us another ender pearl. And this should work. It did. It went away. And there we go. We've got our compact room and quest complete. So we can come right here. We'll just throw this guy right here. It'll be right where we need it. We can use our personal shrinking device and go inside of it. And we've got us quite a bit of space for us to set up what we need for polonium, which is nice. So, but we've got the smithing table made. We've got the dread lamp made. We made what we needed from fluid, or from, not fluid pipes. I just clicked on a fluid pipe. On the pretty pipes. And our compact machine is now done. So that set of quests is now complete. Let's see if we get anything good from these. And we got some ender chests, which aren't bad, but really that's it. Alright, so I think our next bit of business is just going to be to run through all of these right quick. The only thing we don't have right now is cured rubber, I do believe. Yeah, I don't have cured rubber, so that's the only thing really that we've got to work on getting, and that's easy enough to do. We can get vines and dandelions to make that, so yeah, nothing really that hard. So I'm going to get to work on these quests. I'll be back. Alright, so it took just a second to figure this out, so I figured I'd show you all. To get the flowers, you've got to crook grass. I completely missed this up here. And then after that, you can put it inside of a botany pot and grow more of them that way. So that is how I done this. So that's got us what we need. Our 4 pieces of rubber. Good. Alright, well there is all of that now made. So we've got the magma crucible, which, let's just go down through here and look at these. Magma crucible we can use to smelt items into liquid. We've got the igneous extruder, which we can use as a cobblestone or, stone, any kind of stone generator. We've got the multi-servo press, which does plates and gears. We've got the pulverizer, which grinds stuff. We got the redstone furnace, which is just a powered furnace, and the blast chiller, which we talked about using before. Looks like that can actually be used to make ingots and stuff. Wonder something. Anyways, but you can also use it to make, I think it was ice. There was something we were going to use it for. Make honey blocks. And I don't see... Oh, yeah, right there, ice. That was what we were going to use it for. Anyways, this section is now done. Let's do that. And then we've got the redstone flux cell, which is more or less a way of storing power for thermal. And that gives us another spirited ender cell, a paxel, a bomb, more redstone flux, some jelly babies, and a white laser lens. So there we go. That section is now complete. We can move on to the next, which we're going to do is RF tools, which this guy, we've got the builder to make. This guy is more or less is a quarry that you can use. You can use it to place blocks, but you can also use it with a quarry card to quarry. We don't have any real use for that. We've got force field shields, which these guys will actually make a field to trap mobs or trap a player or do stuff like that. Right now we don't have any use for it. And then we've got the spawner, and this guy I have never used, but you can give it items and give it a syringe from said mob, and you can spawn the mobs. I've never used this before. I always had other ways of doing it. So we're going to get this stuff done since we're not going to be using it. I'll be back. And just like that, some crafting, and boom, 5 minutes worth of work. That chapter is now complete, and we are ready to move on to our next bit of business. We've got some steel casings, a botany pot, that's not bad. And we got a couple garden clusters. We're going to need some of those before we are done. Alright, so our next bit of business now is to look at immersive engineering. This one's going to take a little bit longer for us to do. We need to make the improved blast furnace. We need to make the metal press. And we need to make the crusher. Most of this stuff we should be able to do, so I'm going to get to crafting. Alright, so we're working on our last little bit for this. We just got to place the hoppers on here. It's down here in a spot that we really aren't going to be using. Take our hammer and smack, not that one, I guess the middle one on this side, and there we go. we've got our crusher, and that made that backwards. But like I said, we're not going to be using it for anything that I know of, so it's there. And if we go up here, we've got our press and we got our improved blast furnace. This guy uses power to make steel quicker. So, but now we've got that section now complete. We can go ahead and claim these guys. And we got cobble gin, a spiky bomb, and an armory cabinet. Lovely. Alright, to finish off, we're going to work on our storage quest. We've got black hole tanks, units. Basically, these are like storage drawers. They hold one item and will hold one type of item, and each tier will hold more, up to the 2 billion. Tanks, essentially the exact same way, holds one fluid and will hold up to 2 billion. And then the black hole controller is a storage unit for either the black hole units or the black hole tanks. You can store a handful of them in here and do that. We've also got modular storage for RF tools, which is a really good early game way of getting some storage. We were able to get into refined storage pretty quickly in this pack, so it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. And then we've got basically fluid stuff, fluid disk, fluid grids, and the requester. The requester you can use to set up and keep a certain amount of item in stock with RS, or refined storage, not RS. So we're going to do all those and see if that completes the chapter or if we've got to do the applied energistic stuff also. I'll be back. Alright, so we've got all of our quests complete. And it did not finish the chapter. We are going to have to do the applied energistics stuff with this, which is fine. I'm not going to worry about it today. So we've got all that to do. Part of that's because we're going to have to set up some stuff from Create in order to do all that, which we're saving the Create quest for last because there's some stuff that we're going to need, like this guy, precision mechanism. We've got to set up the recipe sequence stuff. We've got to do that anyways for a couple of other items that we need to do. So yeah, we're saving that till last. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff done. That leaves us with our, we've got to finish our end game Ars Nuevo stuff. We've still got to do all of Blood Magic and all of Britannia, which Britannia won't take us long to get through, even though we've got to make it all the way to the Gaia fight. We don't necessarily need to get any further with any of it other than making Mana Steel. That's what we need for one of our singularities. So that is a thing. We got a couple Project E quests that we need to complete. For the Morbius fuel, for dark matter, and for one of our rings of power. So there we go. We are ready to go with that. Matter of fact, we might be able to grab some red matter and complete that quest while we're at it, just because we've got that done. Now, we can't get into making any of these because in order to do this, we need silverfish hearts. So that is up on the list of stuff to do. We can get into the beginnings of, well, we can't do that till we get to silverfish. So we're not far from being towards the end of this. We've got mechanism, we've got to get to the polonium stuff, get through those two right quick, and then start our end game prep. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Oh wait, we didn't even look to see what we got. We got a empty basic chemical tank, some doors, a colossal star with a ton of EMC. Holy, that's a trillion EMC. Yeah, that would help. Range add-on, absorption hopper, andesite casing. That's not what I wanted. Let's put some of this stuff up. We got a niotic battery, a giant chance cube, a stove, which we don't need, andesite casings, item transporters, a copy paste gadget, which does us no good, and some targets. This right here is the big one. Have we got That's from extended exchange. No, that's all we've got. It's just that one, and that is a ton of EMC for us. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.